Hello everybody, this is going to be a tutorial explaining how to solve the puzzles in this escape room. This escape room is my first one, bear in mind, but it is near impossible, so yeah, let's get straight into how to solve this. Alright, so the first thing you're going to be doing is searching for some levers hidden around this room, and you will be placing them here, here, and here on these stone bricks. So the first lever is going to be right here in this barrel. Go ahead and place that and activate it. Next lever is going to be hidden behind this trap door. Go ahead and place that one and activate it. And the last one is going to be underneath this trap door. Go ahead and take that one and go ahead and activate it. And some pistons are going to push out a pathway for you so you climb up here. Now the way you need to get over here, you can do a parkour jump like this, or if you're not as good as parkour, there are some trap doors here that you could use to help you get up. Now, once you get up here, you're going to have a lectern with a book. That gives you another hint. Now, this is all scrambled. If you remember earlier, there were some signs with some scrambled letters down here. Now, the way this puzzle works is it's just going to go in order. So, if you look here, it goes exclamation point, pound symbol, and sign, exclamation point, pound symbol, and sign, etc., etc. And then if you come down here, the way you're going to solve this one is just go exclamation point, pound sign, and symbol, which is LEA, exclamation point, pound sign, which gives you ST, which spells least. Put that space in there, and then go in order, and you should end up with a message that says least to greatest. Now the way this part is going to work is that you have a 3x3 sign area with different objects listed on them. Now these are going to correspond with the 3x3 9-digit button combination down here. And as you read in this book, it said least to greatest, well, when it was translated, and so you're basically going to need to do is count up how many anvils, lecterns, cauldrons, paintings, and so on there are, and order them from least to greatest, and that will give you the button combination. Now there is one thing to note. There are not actually 9 digits in this 3x3 button combination. If you go ahead and look around a little bit, you will notice that there is a light source up here with a 3x3 combination, and some of the redstone lamps are not lit up. And this tells you that these three, meaning anvils, I believe paintings, and bookshelves, do not need to be counted, and you do not need to hit those. Now the way I know which orientation to be looking is to remember to always face south. Now when you're counting these, you're going to be wanting to look in all directions, so the biggest area you'll find most of them are going to be here. Just go ahead and open all of these trapdoors, and then you're just going to want to count every single one. Now you're also going to want to note that there's a barrel here, a hay bale here, and then a few other items scattered around this room that you want to take note of. Once you have all of these counted, the numbers you should be having are, you should have 6 anvils counted, 2 lecterns, 3 lecterns, 9 cauldrons, 4 paintings, 3 bookshelves, but those don't matter, neither do the paintings or anvils, 5 glass, 23 redstone lamps, 7 barrels, and 8 hay bales. Now if you order those from least to greatest, you should get 2, 6, that was not 6, you should get 2, 6, 8, 9, 3, and 7. Now that's going to activate this door and open it up for you. Alright, now this puzzle is slightly easier. You're going to have 4 color combinations. Well, where have you seen some color? You're going to come back into this main room, and you see some carpet designs down here. Now to know which ones you need to hit enter, you're going to see 4 signs up here. You have 1, 2, 4, and 5. And as you're exiting this room, there's a sign right here with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now the way you know which ones to use is you're going to once again always face south. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you're going to be hitting 1, 2, 4, and 5. So don't pay attention to this middle row. So the first one is going to be red, yellow, and blue. You're just going to activate these until you get to those combinations. Alright, I'm back. I went ahead and entered in the other two, and the last one is, I believe, magenta is at top. And when I flick this one more time, it's going to open 2 side rooms. Now the first room you're going to want to be going into is this room here. Now once you've been in here for a little bit, you're going to notice some buttons. Don't pay attention to those. What you do need to pay attention of and take note of is this item frame in the middle. Now certain flicks in this item frame are going to push out different bookshelves, and you're just going to need to figure out how to do this. So the first one is going to be here. Second one, you're going to want to jump backwards. Third one is over here. And then this last one, you're going to want to flick twice and then jump up here. That didn't work. Let's try that one more time. You know what? I'm just going to fly up here. And you're going to be met with another clue. Blue is false, but never down. And red is true, but never up. 3 is C. 4 is B. Now this is where this puzzle gets a little bit confusing. Now you're going to come over to this other room, and you're going to see a large area with sets of 2 levers spaced out evenly. And you're going to want to not focus on this part just yet. You're going to want to come back in here, and you're going to want to look at these codes, A, B, C, D, B, A, D, and 2314131. Now the way this is going to work is if you come back over here, what this means is blue is false. Now this is in relation to the flowers. So blue flowers are false. Red flowers are true, but a blue flower will always be a lever facing upwards, and a red flower will always be a lever facing downwards. So once you have this, you can find out that A is when 2 levers are facing downwards, B is when 1 lever is facing up, and then the next lever is facing down, C is when both levers are facing up, and D is when 1 lever is facing down and 1 lever is facing up. So once you have this combination, you're going to come over here, you're going to see that it is A, B, C, D, B, A, D, and you're going to wonder which ones are going to be relating to A, B, C, D, B, A, D. If you come right over here to this book, this gives you another hint. 1, 2, it has a whole bunch of scrambled numbers, but they're actually not scrambled. If you start from the top and go in sequential order, you're going to find out that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are going to be the sets of levers that have flowers next to them. And if you start from the bottom and work your way up in sequential order, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and those ones do not have flowers next to them. That is going to tell you that A, B, C, D, B, A, D, since they're related with the flowers, are going to be the ones that have the flower pots next to them, and this number combination is going to be the ones that do not have the numbers next to them, have the flower pots next to them, so they're going to be the ones with the spruce leaves. So let's go ahead and enter in the flower combination, which is A, B, C, D, B, A, D. And I hear this does give you the order, so it's going to go from top to bottom, bottom to top. Because the room orientation is when you're always facing south. So the first combination is going to be A, and now A is going to be down, down. Second is B, B is up and down. Next is C, which is going to be up, up, so you don't have to worry about that one. Then D, which is, let me just double check this. So D is going to be this one. D is going to be down, up. B is up, down. And we should be right here. Then we should have A, which is down, down, and D, which is down and up. And now once we get that, one of the pistons should have retracted, and now you have half of this puzzle solved. And now we need to figure out what to do with the rest of the puzzle. Alright, to find out what 1, 2, 3, and 4 are, you're basically going to be translating the levers that you found out for A, B, C, and D into numbers. So it's kind of simple. It's also kind of difficult. So the other levers you're going to find are going to be over here. This is 1 and 2. So 1 is going to be, let's see if you get the right angle. 1 is when the first lever is down, and the second lever is down, which translates to A. And 2 is going to be when the first lever is down and the second lever is up. So down, up, that translates into D. So 2 is now D. 1 is now A. And if you go ahead and come over here, if you remember in this hint, 3 is C and 4 is B. So 3 was up, up, or C was up, up, so that means 3 is up, up. And B was up, down, so that means 4 is up, down. So you now have 1 is down, down, 2 is down, up, 3 is up, up, and 4 is up, down. Now this section is going to be different because you're going to be going from bottom to top. So you're going to be starting up here, working your way from the ones without flower pots all the way across, then all the way across here, then here, and lastly here. So let's go ahead and enter those in. So the first one was 2, which is down, up. Next one was going to be 3, which is up, up. You don't have to worry about that one. Then we have 1, which is down, down. Going to be going over here. You have 4, which is up, down. 1, which is down, down. 3, which is up, up. And then lastly is 1, which is down, down. And now if you come over here, the final piston has been removed and the entrance to the exit has been reached. Thank you if you've watched this video. If you liked what you saw and you had fun playing this puzzle map, please like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. And stay tuned for more puzzle maps. I will be simplifying them slightly because I understand this one was a bit of a stretch. So I'll see you guys in the next video.